Live 95 FM's Breakfast Show. Live from the Bradley's house, Monaleen.
Limerick's Live 95 FM.
It is the Breakfast Show with Mark and Catriona, live from Bradley's in Monaleen. Packed house here as well.
It absolutely is. We're here with Tony and Marion. They're great hosts, and all of the cast and crew from the Panto Sleeping Beauty UCH have arrived as well.
In the kitchen having breakfast.
They are, because the breakfast arrived from MacMahon Centre in Castletroy at the very same time. So it was good timing. So while they're having a little break and having something to eat because they've been working hard in rehearsals, we've got a real treat for you right now.
We are. Good morning to the Monaleen National School Choir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, we believe you have a song for us. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Can we just say as well that you guys are playing in Super Value on Monday at 3 p.m. in Castletroy for the Midwest Simon community. So well done on that. Have a great day there. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Off you go.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose like a light bulb. And if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows like a light bulb. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names like Pinocchio. They never let poor Rudolph join a 90 reindeer game like Monopoly. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And all the reindeers loved him, and they shouted out with glee, yippee! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history like the dinosaurs.
Keith Duffy.
Yes.
How are you
Thank
guys?
God we're not sleeping beauties this morning, guys. We're awake this year. We're not asleep this year.
I've got to say, you're all looking very fresh this morning.
Yeah.
We're getting older and behaving.
Yes. We're fed well as well, I believe. Maxwell and Centre in Castletroy gave us some goodies in the kitchen. I saw you tucking into those a while ago.
Oh my God, that scrambled egg is amazing.
There you go.
There's way too much salt in it, but my God, that works. That works for me.
How's the show going this year?
Oh, it's great. We've got 4 shows down in the can now. It's going really, really well. The audiences are reacting very well. And it's hard to come here year after year and try do a better show than the year previous. But I think we've got it, haven't we?
Well, yeah. I mean, we haven't had an adult show yet. There's a lot of content for the adults so they don't get bored. So we're not quite sure yet where the laughs are. Well, we know we'd like them to be, but we'll have to wait and see. Tonight is our first family show.
Okay.
Because we've been doing schools for the last couple of days, so we're looking forward to tonight.
Is there still that kind of, when you do the first show, that nervous thing? Right, here we go, guys, the first one. Is it?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
because, like, you know, every time you go on, you have to be that little bit nervous, especially when there's that amount of kids and parents looking at you. So, yeah, yesterday morning we were a little bit kind of rabbits in the headlights. But, look, that's what we do, and we went out there and we had fun, because once we have fun, I think the audience have fun as well.
Limerick audiences have really taken you to their hearts since you arrived a few years ago, and from all over the Midwest, people travelling already. I know genuinely that there's shows already completely sold out. So, are you looking forward to the reaction that you always get from the shows? Particularly, I'm thinking, Richie, last year my kids are still obsessed with Wishy Washy. What character are you this year, and what have we got to look forward to?
I play Tickles in the house, or Tickles.
Tickles
in the house. I play Tickles this year, and I have my regular catchphrase. And as I said to the lads here this morning, I said Tickles is literally in the house, 'cause that's my catchphrase this year. Yeah, we always like to just kind of, my character's always kind of based with the kids, so all the time. Like last year, I think was the most kind of one that stuck with Unbelievable Man. And
Yes.
yeah. So
Well, you in red spandex.
I mean,
that's
yeah.
worth the ticket price alone.
just say,
I would have
Yeah.
paid money to see that myself had it not been in the show. Do you know what I
I have to
mean?
look at it every day, lads.
You know, but I mean, Richie gets on great with kids because he went to school with them, so it's great.
And I love being with people my own size, so it's great.
Oh, Richie. And George, who are you playing this year?
I am playing the unlikely noble prince. They say unlikely because the director and writer reckons that I'm not handsome enough to be a proper prince.
No, don't go there. Don't go there. That's a fish. He's
Ladies,
fishing.
what do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Good looking George. Yes, ladies? There you go.
Thanks, girls.
You know what? You just done exactly what he wanted you to do.
And of course, you're going to be King Anto this year.
King Anto, yeah, what's the story and all? You know what I mean? I'm up from Dublin to take all your jobs.
Typical, yeah. Them dubs coming down here.
Now, I know you're running right up until the 3rd of January, and there's loads of shows. But Keith, this year there is a special sensory show, which I know you think that's on the 23rd, is it?
Yeah, UCL are great that way. You know, they always make sure that, you know, you accommodate a show for everybody. And the sensory show on the 23rd of December at 2 p.m. is a show that everybody is welcome to come along to. But what we do is we keep the lights uplifted a little bit so it's not too dark. You know, the crash bang and wallop noises are a little bit lowered down. And it just makes it, you know, if there's any children that have kind of special needs or whatever, it makes it a lot more enjoyable for them because they don't get freaked out by the loud noises and the dark lights or whatever, you know, like that. So it's very important. It was a very successful day last year, and we encourage everybody, you know, to come along that might kind of have a problem bringing their children to the cinema or to public places or swimming pools and all that type of stuff. Obviously, I know what I'm talking about because I've lived that life. So it's a great opportunity for them to take a chance and take their children to a public place, and hopefully us guys here will be able to entertain them, and they can run up and down the aisles if they don't want to look at us, you know what I mean? So there's plenty of things to do.
Yeah.
All right, Cathal, you have a question for Keith Duffy, haven't you? What have you got there?
How about releasing a Christmas song?
Obviously remembers your Boyzone days, and you know, any chance of a Christmas song?
Yeah, you never know, actually. Myself and George and Richie are talking about next year, actually, before we come into Panto, to actually... Richie's already written the song, George has already put down the guide vocals, and I've already said that I'd use my success to try and help the two boys out. So...
That's very good of you.
Yeah.
What about Eurovision?
It's all I can bring to the table, unfortunately.
I think one thing that has never won the Eurovision is a Christmas song. I think that's something that really needs a genuine look at it.
I think we should probably make sure the Eurovision is at Christmas time, though, first. Do you not reckon?
Yeah,
No?
well, I mean, it'd be different, you know.
Yeah,
April
yeah,
Christmas song.
It would be different.
That's a great question, Cathal, though.
That was great. Yeah, that was really good. Thank you, Carl. We've
Thanks,
loads of
Cathal.
kids here today, of course.
Yeah, loads of kids here. They should be at school.
Oh dear. Oh no, they shouldn't. We have, of course, other cast members, and we don't have here, but we got to mention, of course, because they are always warming our hearts in Limerick as well. We've Leanne, of course, as Sleeping Beauty, Leanne Moore.
Yes,
Yeah, no.
lady.
Leanne was playing King Anto and I was Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we decided to flip the roles just for fun.
Oh,
you know,
fair enough. Fair
The
enough.
week would have been great.
That would have been good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, no, it was the fact that you have to be awoken by true love's
He's
first
just
kiss.
trying to get a kiss off me.
And when I saw the way George was kissing Leanne, I thought, you know what, I'll play
I'll
King
leave it.
Anto instead.
So tell us about some of the other characters or other treats that we can look forward to in the show.
Well, obviously you have Richard Lynch, I Love Limerick,
Yes.
.ie, and Limerick, or Richie, as usual, or Richard, is playing a crazy character. He played my son last year, so
Yes, that was so funny.
we've got Hilda Faye in the show this year from Fair City, and she's the evil queen.
Yeah.
And she's doing a phenomenal job. We've all been very, very impressed with her performance. And Richard Lynch is playing her son, and they're very funny. They're a very funny duo.
And Miles, of
And
course, who
Miles
received an
Green,
award
yes,
recently,
yeah,
by the Mayor of Limerick, for Bottom Dog Theatre.
So Miles plays Dame Lola, and I've been doing Panto 13 years, and I don't think I've seen a Panto Dame quite as skilled as Miles, because it's not just about putting on a dress. It's there's actually a skilled performance behind it, and we're delighted to have Miles with us as well.
Yeah. And the false boobs are great.
You can attest to that. Okay,
They're solid.
Yeah. Okay.
But let's just say, talking about bras, we have one that fits 3 in this year's show.
Fantastic.
You'll find
Okay.
out when you come see it.
Well, hang on,
For once, I'm
that's
speechless.
Me too.
Richard Lynch, who obviously, everybody in Limerick loves and adores, and so do we. And then you got Leanne Moore, and then you got George, Richie, myself.
Miles.
You got Miles.
And Hilda.
And
Hilda.
Hilda Faye. No, and we have Ash. Ash, our fairy.
Oh, yes,
our
of
fairy,
course,
our
yes.
fairy godmother.
Yep.
She's fantastic. She's brilliant.
Well, you know what? Between the costumes and the music that you do and just the cast and crew, we always enjoy you guys when you come to UCH. I know you're going to be there until the 3rd of January, and already a lot of the shows sold out, and that is genuinely true. So get booking if you want to get in to see the lads. Thank you so much for coming this morning. We've had...
Oh, do you know what? It's a bit different as well. Was it nice at somebody's house today? Tony Bradley's house here.
Have you ever heard such a polished speech to get us off the radio?
No. You can stay as long as you like.
It was.
What a polished speech. Okay, let's get these 3 lunatics off the radio. know.
But thank you very much to our hosts here as well, because the house is
Behind you.
absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it really
Tony
is.
and-
Well done, Tony.
Yeah, the
Fantastic
scrambled
job.
eggs, man. Honestly, God, they were fantastic. Now, I don't know what you've done with the old, what are they, the puff pastry kind of mince pies out there. I mean, they were a bit of a disaster, in fairness. Do you know what I mean?
No,
I
don't know who
Pies
cooked
for
them,
Keith.
but-
Tasted good. It's just the presentation
Yeah,
was a
just
bit
don't
off.
look at them when you're eating them. They
There's
taste lovely.
mulled wine as well in the kitchen for everyone. We're going to have more of a party
Mulled wine?
here.
You don't want to give us any mulled wine.
We were hiding that from you guys.
I'm on the Bake Off this Sunday night, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah, I think Sunday night at 9 o'clock. There's a celebrity special. Myself and Leanne Moore are on it.
No way. Tell
yeah.
us a bit about that. What's...
What are you baking first?
Yeah.
Well, that's all a surprise.
Oh, God,
Oh,
George.
come on.
I was
Hey, hang
a
on, it's a surprise for him as well.
Well, it was a surprise for me. I'd never baked anything before in my life. It may have been a disaster, but I can neither confirm or deny
Come on.
those reports.
Wait, when is that on again,
Nine,
George?
9 o'clock this Sunday on TV3.
Just wink if you won. Oh, he didn't win.
No, he's had too much Botox. He can't use his eyes.
I'm 47.
Wow.
He had a bad
Great.
milk round, you know what I mean?
And Keith has talked about Corrie.
Yeah, there is. I mean,
I asked you just last year, I think.
well, you know, people don't realise I was in Corrie for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, I was there from 2002 to 2012. It was a long time, and my family always lived in Ireland, so it was commuting backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic experience, but it was a tough gig. You know, they work 6 days a week, 14 hours a day, and you don't have time to do much else. You know, but you never know. You never know. There's a new producer.
Never say never.
There's a new producer starting in January, and from all accounts, she's very keen to get Kieran McCarthy back in the cobbles. So we'll see what happens.
Is that real beer in the pub, by the way?
No, you're
not.
joking me. I'm still alive after 10 years.
What is it?
It is
what
in Fair City. It's real. So,
Really?
yeah. Yeah, so that's why I always chose to just keep my soap in Ireland.
Yeah.
Richie, anything coming up with yourself, sir?
I'm back to the States. A lot of people are asking me what am I doing because they don't see much of me here unless I'm in Panto. But a lot of my work is in America now. So I have my own tour kicking off in March over in Florida. Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm back and forth there and producing and directing an awful lot. So I directed the Menopause, the musical, the national tour. That's back in February for another couple of weeks. And then I go to
Richie,
the
what's
UK.
the menopause?
I wouldn't have a clue. I tell you, I went in. Let me tell you, I went in and I directed.
Imagine directing the menopause ladies, huh? Imagine we could do that. How cool would that be?
Let me tell you. I went in for 3 weeks rehearsals with Mary Byrne, Linda Nolan, Niamh Kavanagh and Sue Collins. And after the 3 weeks, after the first day of rehearsals, I went home and I said, my darling wife, you're an angel. Well, we had a great time and it was a huge success. It's coming back. And I think it's coming to UCH again, is it? Maybe not. In autumn. And then I go to the UK and I direct the English production of it then as well.
Okay, well, guys, have a Merry Christmas and the best of luck with
Thanks for having us,
Sleeping
guys,
Beauty.
as usual.
Great to see
Thanks
you.
a million.
We'll see all you people of Limerick in University Concert Hall.
Yes, and it's been great. I have to say, from having been there since literally the first performance at the UCH Panto, to see it build. We had a couple of hundred each time. I said to the lads yesterday, I said, great knowing that we're going out to really big houses every day. So thanks to all the people of Limerick for kind of making.
But
what
this is an average size house, Richie. What are you talking about?
You're 6 foot odd. I'm 5 foot nothing. Everything looks bigger to me, Keith.
Thank you, Richie Hayes, George Monaleen, and Keith Duffy from Sleeping Beauty.
Donica, can you give us your joke?
What do the reindeer sing to Father Christmas on his birthday?
We have no idea.
Freeze a jolly good fellow.
Yay! Okay.
Okay, next we have Nadeem. Nadeem, what is your joke?
Why did the lion refuse to eat the clown?
Why?
Because he tasted funny.
Hey! And Nadeem, you want to say hi to your classmates, don't you? Happy Christmas to them.
Happy Christmas to all my classmates. in
Okay, Cathal has a joke over
Sullivan's
here.
Class,
Oh,
and
sorry.
all my teammates in Shannon Hibernians.
Fantastic. Okay, next we have Cathal.
Cathal, here he is.
Did you see the movie Tractor?
No.
I only saw the trailer.
Hey! Okay, next up we have Connor. Connor, where are you?
What did the maths book say to the other maths book?
I don't know.
Do I have problems?
Hey!
And finally, Brian.
Why did Mom put her daughter's doll into the freezer?
We don't know.
Because she wanted a frozen doll.
Hey! There you go. Round of applause for Nadeem, Donica, Cahill, Connor, and Brian, who are late for school,
Sorry,
but it's okay.
guys, you have to go to school now, I'm afraid.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you.
Happy Christmas.
Bye. Tony, thank you so much for having us at your wonderful house.
Not at all. It was a great morning, great atmosphere, and great to see all the neighbours and the kids and the National School Choir. It was created a real buzz around the area. Great to have you.
You have a great community here. The amount of people that you can fit into one house between the Monaleen National School Choir, we had all the kids here, we had the cast of Sleeping Beauty, UCH, all the cast and crew, all your family. Thank you so much, Tony.
Imagine Keith Duffy, George MacMahon from Fair City, and Ritchie Hayes in your house, sitting around the table
for breakfast,
eating your food. Yeah. That's amazing.
Sell them on eBay
This is
later.
now a celebrity house.
Yes. Yeah.
And Tony, you've got to mention the flagpole outside the house as well. Tell us more about the flagpole.
Flagpole is something I put up about 10 years ago, and I use it now for the local community to create a bit of an atmosphere. And I would have flags for all occasions, the season flags, the Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and if there's a new child in the location of a new baby, we would put up It's a Boy or It's a Girl flag would go up, and it just creates a feel-good factor, I think, for the area, and creates that little bit of buzz for people.
It's a credit to you, it really, really is. Have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you guys, everyone here
Happy Christmas,
at Bradley's and
everyone.
Monaleen. Thank you, Kirill, thank you, Paul, and thank you, Nicola and Nolig as well for your help this morning. Have a great Christmas, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Live 95 FM's Breakfast Show. Live from the Bradley's house, Monaleen.
Limerick's Live 95 FM.